trading cowboy, stocks are my thing. And Q on the dashboard, hear that bell ring. Bear flags, bull flags, our rope and I brand. This could be the best 8 seconds ever hit this land. Ride those candles, ride that run. Long it to the highs, yeah, chase that sun. Short it to the lows when the tide starts to set. This could be the best 8 seconds, yeah, yeehaw. I'm the trading cowboy, giddy up, catch that momentum, boy. Charts look wild, I just grin. One more trade, let the rodeo begin.
When the market gets wild, only one man rides it, the trading cowboy.
Boots on the floor, screen lights glow. Chart like an open road, get it up, let's go. I'm the trading cowboy, stocks are my thing. And Q on the dashboard, hear that bell ring. Bear flags, bull flags, our rope and I brand. This could be the best 8 seconds ever hit this land. Ride those candles, ride that run. Long it to the highs, yeah, chase that sun. Short it to the lows when the tide starts to set. This could be the best 8 seconds, yeah, yeehaw. I'm the trading cowboy, giddy up, catch that momentum, boy. Charts look wild, I just grin. One more trade, let the rodeo begin. Boots on the floor, screen lights glow. Chart like an open road, get it up, let's go. I'm the trading cowboy, stocks are my thing. And Q on the dashboard, hear that bell ring. Bear flags, bull flags, our rope and I brand. This could be the best 8 seconds ever hit this land. Ride those candles, ride that run. Long it to the highs, yeah, chase that sun. Short it to the lows when the tide starts to set. This could be the best 8 seconds, yeah, yeehaw. I'm the trading cowboy, giddy up, catch that momentum, boy. Charts look wild, I just grin. One more trade, let the rodeo begin.
Test 1 2 1 2. Trading cowboy in the house.
Boots on the floor, screen lights glow. Chart like an open road, get it up, let's go. I'm the trading cowboy, stocks are my thing. And Q on the dashboard, hear that bell ring. Bear flags, bull flags, our rope and I brand. This could be the best 8 seconds ever hit this land. Ride those candles, ride.
Test. How we doing today, chat? One, two, mic check. What an insane move. I mean, do we keep following this a little bit? I mean, already got out one time. Kind of gonna need to wait and let this thing consolidate. See where the next big move's gonna be. I mean, look at that 1 hour, guys. Finally got that ripper we wanted, huh? Let's go, the biggest and largest. Hey, Miguel. What's the outlaw Miguel doing today? Yeehaw, giddy up. How was those trades this morning? You did pretty good, didn't you? Yes, I was up over 100 points. Amazing, Miguel. Amazing. You've come a long way so fast, my brother. Crazy. And I'm not going to lie, I kind of wanted to short it to that 210 just because I wanted to, but we had that little resistance on the hourly kind of at the 195. The wick was up there at the 210. Really looked like a little decent place to scrape a couple off of there, but I mean, what a nice pump in the last 20 minutes. About 70 points. Thanks, Cowboy. You already know I appreciate your words of support. Yeah, but man, I'm just really impressed. I mean, keep up the good work. I mean, I know it's hard. Just keep your head down and get after it. Giddy up. I love following your progress too. So you giving me updates on how you're doing, man, that makes me excited for you. And we're going to have you on the show one day too, Miguel, for sure. Soon. So we can track your progress as well. It's so exciting to see other people win too, right? I mean, that's what this is all about is being with each other in the hard times and celebrating our wins. I don't know. Let me see if I can figure out. Oh, I know why. Maybe I won't hang up on you guys. am I thinking? I mean, Miguel, I kind of called out that short at the 25.10. It wasn't just a real good, smart thing, but I really liked it right there just because our 1 hour back here 1, 2, 3, 4 days ago, that's when we kind of had that little bit of support turned into resistance. We had that big drop. Man, on that hourly, when that thing rejected, it dropped all the way back down to 860. But I don't think we're finished going for today. I mean, we still got a lot of trouble ahead of us. I mean, we kind of got not clear selling, but kind of clear selling up to 263s if it wanted to go that high. Let's see what these show. See if Trade of 8 has any. So Trade of 8 has a pivot point at 352 on a 5-minute. Trading Views is 364.5, so about 10-15 points different. So I don't know. We're kind of in no man's land right here, right now. I mean, we just got a good pop. I mean, I want to see this thing keep pushing, but I mean, how much further can we go, Miguel? I mean, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 green candles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in a row. Sometimes that's trouble. I mean, honestly, thinking maybe a wick to 220 and see if it rejects right there. The 300 sound good if we keep pushing. Yeah, scares to buy up there. Yeah, I hate to buy right here. I mean, on a 1 minute, we're kind of coming up to this double top. I really don't want it to be that, but I don't want to pull a Greg and buy it at the top, right? Long it at the top. Don't tell him I said that, Miguel. He already knows, though. And today, Miguel, it's not street tacos, but I got a little bit of chicken with poblano pepper sauce and street corn. Not that anybody cares, but me and Miguel like our street tacos, so. I mean, what's everybody else thinking right now? I mean, we had this big push up. I mean, look at that 15-minute. Nice little bullish hammer candle right here, but we really got to clear that 213 top. Make sure that's not a double top before we just jump into anything, I think. Like I said, though, I mean, if it comes up here and punches the 220s and rejects, I mean, I'm looking for retrace first bull flag. I see that, yeah. And especially if we get this double top right here, then I think we definitely got to target back down to the 180s. I mean, honestly, we could go back down to the 150s pretty easy. See if I can clutter us up with some more lines on here. Get a couple lines drawn on here and see if they line, if any of that lines up. Probably just that low to the low there. So kind of what we're seeing, what I'm seeing, I don't guess y'all are seeing anything because I don't have it on there, but that's kind of our low of this morning all the way to our other low. If I shrink it way down, that's this low at our 844, 845, all the way up to this low. You can see how we rode above this trend all the way. So now these, if I just run it from that low to this low, they touch. So now if we get a crossover here is kind of what we're looking at and seeing, but super scary to try to buy this at the top. You could YOLO a short if they didn't squeeze you out some more, but I'm gonna try to be a little patient right here, guys. Definitely looks like a little double top setting up though. There's that 5 just so you can see it a little bit better. Alright, kind of getting that bounce kind of off that trend line. They're trying to hold it up right there. The 9 and 21's getting closer together. If we kind of get that crossover, get that confirmation kind of on, you know, we kind of want to see everything on the 1, the 5. So if you look at the 5, it's right there trying to cross over. If we go to the 15, we're not yet crossed over. So a little funny how that looks and how that works right there, but that's kind of what we're looking for, just all 3 of those to line up and then have that good crossover of the EMAs in the 1 minute. So there's kind of that good push down. I don't dislike that. I wish I could have been in a little bit earlier, but let's see if let's get this candle closed. See if we get a retest back up here to like the 190s or so, maybe 195 even. See if that 9 will start acting as a rejection point. Alright, getting that push back up. Need to be a little patient. I'm going to try 2 right there at 188. And see if we can just get that continuation to the downside. Not real fond of the way that candle opened. Maybe a little pop here. Let's see how this acts right here.
Trading cowboy stocks are my thing, and Q on the dashboard. Hear that bell ring? Bear flags, bull flags, a rope and I brand. This could be the best 8 seconds ever hit this land. Ride those candles, ride that run, long into the highs, yeah, chase that sun, short it to the low.
Nice little pop. That's kind of what I was worried about, guys. Kind of popped right through the 21. Come on, baby.
Trading cowboy stocks are my thing, and Q on the dashboard. Hear that bell ring? Bear flags, bull flags, a rope and I brand. This could be the best 8 seconds ever hit this land. Ride those candles, ride that run, long into the highs, yeah, chase that sun, short it to the lows when the tide starts to set. This could be the best 8 seconds, yeah, yeehaw. I'm the trading cowboy, giddy up, catch that momentum, boy. Stars look wild, I just grin. One more trade, let the rodeo begin.
Yeah, it kind of tricked me a little bit, guys. Kind of got below our little trend line. Stops will just be at the highs, 215s. Really trying to get that little pop right there, isn't it?
Seconds ever hit this land. Ride those candles, ride that run, long into the highs, yeah, chase that sun, short it to the lows when the tide starts to set. This could be the best 8 seconds, yeah, yeehaw. I'm the trading cowboy, giddy up, catch that momentum, boy. Stars look wild, I just grin. One more trade, let the rodeo begin.
I mean, yeah, I got right back above my little trend line I drew. EMA's crossed back over. Now it looks like a terrible trade.
Boots on the floor, screen lights glow. Car like an open road, get it up, let's go.
Alright guys, I think she's building up a little momentum to pop to the top, but we're still short right here. Giving it a little room to breathe. I mean, that 5-minute candle just turned plumb around. I mean, we were way down here, got that great pop. I waited for it to cross over our, kind of my little lower trend line. Our EMA's crossed over on the 1 minute. Just a little too early, I guess. If I'd have waited a few minutes, it'd have been a little better off. But luckily, I have a little bit of lunch we can eat. I was hoping that was going to be a bear flag, but looks like we're going to push back up. H-Town Trader, same, yeah. We gave it a good shot. I was thinking about having my stop up above 212, but I think I'm just going to keep it above the high for right now. Beautiful setup if I wasn't in and I was fixing to go long though. This is kind of my long candle right here. Crazy, guys. I feel like I'm married to this trade now. May just have to get out of it. Luke Mon. Hey, buddy. How's it going? Nice little push. Let's see what it does here at the high. Luke Mon, it's been a fabulous day until I tried to short this thing about 10-15 points ago, and it's just not working. Thought I had all my good conviction. Maybe we're gonna get lucky right here. We had the EMA's crossover. We got below this blue trend line I drew, and then it just ripped my face off. But we'll see how it goes. How's your trading going so far today, Luke Mon? Okay, not really the candle we wanted to see right there. Inverse hammer. Had a nice doji turned into a hammer, and now we got a little push up. No wick at the bottom. I'm just learning now. Well, thanks for being here, buddy. We're just trying to see if this plays out, Luke Mon. I mean, this previous wick kind of broke this high. We kind of had a double top going. Still could kind of be a double top, so just waiting. I'm in the trade. If I get out of the trade, I'd wish I was back in it. So I'm just a little bit of drawdown, just kind of waiting and seeing. While we're doing that, I'm going to go over to... So this morning on our live stream, I passed another eval while we were in there, so I'm going to go upgrade that to funded. And Lucid makes it really cool and simple. You just click upgrade, accept your contract, and boom, you're done. So yeah. Alright guys, kind of my all in, all out is going to be 225 to 230. I just don't want it to wick through those 220s and then come down, so I'm going to give it just a little room because I hate to just get out and get right back in. Again, we're still only down about 10 points. Look over at our 5-minute. Don't have a great big wick down here at the bottom, so I'm kind of looking for it to come back down through here. I think we could come back and retest these 150s before we get a push back up, but I think to get that final big push, if it doesn't squeeze right now, we got to at least come back down to the 176s, but that's just on the 5 minute. Here's your 15. I mean, there's no wick at the top, bottom right now. It's kind of making a wick at the top. So kind of looking at that to play out to then come back down and make a wick at the bottom. But we're running out of, I mean, we got no volume right now really, so. Yeah, we'll just see what happens. That 9's really trying to hold for us. It was a rejection a while ago. You can kind of clearly see where I ended a while ago. As soon as we broke this trend line, we came back up, retested it. At the same time we retested it, right above it, our EMAs crossed over. The 5 had broke my little trend line. The 15 hadn't quite yet. That's kind of what. Should have waited for a little bit more confirmation, but. But here we are, chat. We're live. We're doing it together. With every win comes a loss. With every loss comes a win, right? You just got to have more wins than losses. Pulled right back after the 21. So this 21 may hold. This 205. That 202 area was kind of this doji over here, so. Nice push back up. I mean, here's clearly my setup again. Wanted to retrace half the candle and pop forward. I just punched that short a little early while ago. So we're just giving it a little bit of room to see if it plays out or not. See, you guys, we could make a higher high right there. So now we're getting a little bit of a pullback. This may be just a pullback to stop out some of the longs, so we can really get a good push up. Kind of get the shorts involved. Shorts will think we're kind of going down. That's kind of where I'm at. So I'm just gonna see how much of a retrace we can get, right? See if that 21 holds. Getting a little bit of a down pressure now. Let's kind of see. We're clearly getting closer. Getting a little bounce right here. Let's see. Really kind of think we got to wick through this 99 area to get a good push back up, but if we're going to go take out those highs, but I'm not a market maker, so I don't really know. Here we go. I'm going to take a few off. Help our average a little bit. See how we kind of wick through that previous wick right there at that 197s. Now we're getting a little bit of a pop. There's the nice drop. Let's take some of those off. Take a couple more off. How's that, chat? See what this does here. See if we get that pop back up, or probably need to come up and retest this 202, see if we get rejection, but okay, so our 9 rejected right there pretty much, a little bit below it, so if we can get a wick or so, we'll kind of use that as our stop in a minute. Right now my mental stop's just at the high of the day. We've already took some off, we're already in profit. I'm in the hospital with my grandma. She's watching you and says hi. Hi, Grandma. I hope everything's okay, guys. Miguel, let me know if I need to be praying for something. I'll do it, buddy. Alright guys, so the 2 we have left, it came back up. I was hoping it was going to reject off the 9. It's back below the 9. It rejected right at our entry point, so right now for that moment, I'm going to keep it right there. My stop's just going to be above the high. Like I said, we got 2 left. We had 10 of them, so we scaled out of them as we dropped, made a little pretty good money. Up 240 since we started, so gonna give this a little room and see how she fares. I mean, I'm super bullish, guys, but when we're this far up here, it's kind of hard to long this thing at the top. Yes, sir, Miguel. I don't know if you do Instagram or not, but if you do, follow me on Instagram and send me a DM what's going on, and I'll pray for you, buddy. We don't have to say it on stream here for sure. All right, I got that nice push down, guys. We're up about 20 points right now. Maybe not 20, close to 20. If we can break through these 190s, we'll probably get a little bounce. Well, this 190 is a really good place to bounce. We broke through that 190 and bounced at the 183s before, so yeah, here's a good pop up now. So that may be low enough now for us to get that push back up through the highs now, guys. Yeah, starting to create that. I mean, this is my candle, right? This is my nice little green boner candle. I want this candle to retrace halfway down and then enter long, but we're in this short from 208. It's respected it so far, so I've got one set to take off at break even. If it breaks, I'll still have one, but we're just going to slowly start pulling these down if we can get a good break. That 190 held really well, though. Man, do y'all get like 50 spam calls a day? I'm telling you, it's insane. Alright, maybe a little bear flag playing out, maybe, hopefully. If it is, I'll take one off at the 185s. There's our dreaded 190s again. Holding really good support. I mean, if I was trying to get long, it'd probably be right here, but I'm short. It's coming to test it one more time, so see if we can get that wick to the 185s. I know we got a little support at 183, 184, but if it is, I'll just take one off right there. There it is right there. Come on, push through it. Come on. Come on. Giddy up. Or giddy down maybe, huh? Alright, one's off, guys. We got one left. Almost 25 points on that one, guys. We got one more left. We've scaled out of 10 of them we had. Now we're just going to see if we can get any continuation out of this, or if this is the good bounce. I mean, I just told y'all 184 had perfect support. It hit 184.21, so beautiful touch of the 184, 183 again. And guys, you can just kind of see right back here. I mean, if you look back to the left, this was that doji, the inverse hammer, maybe, whatever y'all want to call it, right here. This candle was support right there at the 183.50s. That candle right there hit 183.75. So that's why we look back to the left, guys. It finally broke this little piece here. This is the one that got me stuck in a while ago. That's what made me go short a little early. Our 9 and 21 have crossed over really nice. They're starting to spread apart. So we're just going to give this last one a little bit of room. I mean, we're only up 20 points on it or so right now. Huge pump. Rejected at the 9 again. All right, guys. I mean, if I didn't have this little top drawn right here, which we could change it a little bit, but as long as we're below it and our 9 and 21 are apart, I'll stay short in this trade. If we get back above this blue line, I'll probably bring it down. My last runner's at 202.50 at the top of those candles. I'm gonna go ahead and move it up just a little bit, just to the 205. I'm not gonna make much on it, but just trying to give it a little bit of room. As long as we ride this little trend line down, if we break it, then I may switch over and go back long. But right now we got a good bullish candle. Kind of have the retest, making a little bull flag. May get that pop. Looks like we're fixing to get that big pump, guys. All right, stopped out of that trade. Runner was hit. Up 282 for the day after that last one, since we started the stream. Let's see if this can be a little bull flag or what's going to go on, chat. Yeah, nice little push back up. Let's turn that music on just a hair more. Huh? Nice little wick up. Pushed right back down. Kind of wish I could have snagged that.
Boots on the floor, screen lights glow. Jar like an open road, get it up, let's go. I'm the trading cowboy, stocks are my thing, and Q on the dashboard, hear that bell ring. Bear flags, bull flags, a rope and I brand. This could be the best 8 seconds ever hit this land. Ride those candles, ride that run, long it to the highs, yeah, chase that sun. Short it to the lows when the tide starts to set. This could be the best 8 seconds, yeah, yeehaw. I'm the trading cowboy, giddy up, catch that momentum, boy. Charts look wild, I just grin. One more trade, let the rodeo begin.
I mean, what do you think, guys? I mean, look at that 15-minute right there. I mean, it pushed up a little over half that candle, then pushed right back down. That 1 minute's looking good. Man, should have took that wick at the top when it wicked up like that. Dang it, chat.
Boots on the floor, screen lights glow. Jar like an open road, get it up, let's go. I'm the trading cowboy, stocks are my thing, and Q on the dashboard, hear that bell ring. Bear flags, bull flags, a rope and I brand. This could be the best 8 seconds ever hit this land. Ride those candles, ride that run, long it to the highs, yeah, chase
kind of weird to have a little gap on NQ right there, huh, guys? I mean, I'm not complaining at all, but if we switch over to NQ, at least on mine, well, hold on just a second. Let me trail this right here. Alright. Yeah, let me see if I can show you what I'm talking about. Or if I get on the right page, maybe. See how NQ kind of had that little gap right there? Just that major pump down right as soon as that candle closed right there, so. Alright, there's a good bounce off our trend line right there. Let's see if we get this candle closed green. I kind of like this. If our 5 minutes going to close in a minute, see if we can get a small push down on open. And see if we can get a big 50-second push. Oh, don't go up too far. Yeah, we didn't get that push down at all. There's the push down, but it's a little late into our candle, so I'm not going to do anything right here. I want it to happen right as soon as that candle opens. Nice push up right there. I mean, I really wanted to be long at the 180s, guys, but now we're at the 200s. Zero Dawn, how we doing? Man, we're doing pretty good, Zero Dawn. Got in a little bit of trouble a while ago, but nothing we couldn't dollar cost average out of, you know what I'm saying? Most of my fundeds are looking beautiful today. I probably need to stop on them. Probably pushing a little too hard, but We rode that 1230 Candle Zero Dawn a while ago. Before I got on stream, we rode it from 146 all the way up to 198 with two contracts. Two minis, bro. I'm still kind of shaking a little bit. Oh, Apex just lit a $100 bill on fire for me. Some reason they rebuild for an eval from a while ago. So I guess all your old ones, if you don't cancel them, they'll go ahead and rebuild. But all the new ones from now on, right, you won't have, like, they just cancel them themselves, don't they? I got one better for you though, Zero Dawn. I checked my email a while ago, and apparently yesterday, Top Step renewed one of mine that I bought a month ago or 2 months ago. That when Tradeovate was down, I did that so we could stream. Well, they rebuild one of those, so I've got a Top Step I got to trade sometime. That's way worse. I feel you then, yeah. I guess I have an eval to trade now. I wonder if when they updated their system, if it triggered for some reason. Yeah, it makes you kind of wonder, right? I mean, I know I finally canceled all mine because I think I had like 5 or 6 that was rebillable, and even after they stopped me from buying evals, those rebills would still go through. But man, they were 90. Yeah, they were $98 and some change a piece. I did it a couple times, but then I just said, no. I mean, I can do Lucid or TPT or something for that and be funded if I pass it. So heck yeah, man, I love doing that. Whenever we would get in some big trades and I would get I'd get it passed, I would just let those suckers run. I never hit 100 points with 10 contracts, but I think I got one up to like 12 grand one time. So Guy with 150K during last year tariff news caught a 300-point move. Max Collins. Wow. That's awesome. TPT probably would have freaked out a little bit, wouldn't they have? I thought I had the perfect trade while ago, Zero Dawn. It was with Apex. Yeah. I'm just saying TPT probably would have said, holy crap, Zero Dawn. You'd have been live right then, wouldn't you have? So this one while ago, Zero Dawn, where I got in trouble. Instant live, yeah. I had this little trend line from the low this morning to this low. We broke below it right here at my 1257 candle. We retested it. When we retested it, the 9 broke over. The 1 and the 5 were below it. The 15 was touching it. So I went short, and without waiting for that 15, that sucker popped back up from 190 all the way up to 215. Just for the simple fact I didn't wait for the 15 to get below it. So I averaged into it, a couple of contracts. My average was at 208, and I rode that thing all the way back down to 185. But I thought that was the perfect setup because it was right here. These crossed over. It was below. It retested, rejected. But I didn't wait on the 15-minute. Yeah, and I just drew that trend line kind of off the whole. I mean, I don't know if I can make it small enough. But that's that low at 8:44 this morning. So our first 15-minute open, and then this was our next low. So you can see how we just trended way above it the whole time. So in my mind, I said, okay, this is the setup. It's below it finally. The EMA's crossed. The 1 and 5 line up. I just didn't wait for the 15. It worked out okay, but the first 50 people that logged in and looked at it showed I was down 10 points with several contracts. And I wasn't really upset there. I mean, it was a little tough, but I tell you, when I went long at 12:30, 12:26, and rode that sucker for almost 50 points with 2 minis, I was clinching. I was trying to say, what would Zero Dawn do? What would Zero Dawn do? And the whole time I was thinking, well, Zero Dawn would be riding one of them with no worries, and I've got 2. I'm trying, Zero Dawn. I'm trying. I think that goes for a little of everybody, and some people can kind of throw the wool over your eyes again, but if you find somebody, listen to them, watch them, trust them, I think that's good to learn from them. So I know there's always somebody smarter and bigger out there than me, so. If I can take what I do and then turn in some longer trades like what you do, I think it'll make for a good little stream. Oh, I think so. I appreciate it, Zero Dawn. That's how I judge a lot of people's character too. Me and Miguel were talking about that earlier in the stream, but I was telling him how proud I was for him because he'd passed, done some evals and stuff. Only been trading maybe 2 months now, and I mean he's just starting to really grasp a lot of it. I mean he's already had a funded or two, I think, and he was green today, but he kind of said thanks for the kind words. We just kind of went over, the guys you want to listen to and follow is the ones that want you to do better. So yeah. But the guys that are doing good are always going to want better for you. And the guys that tell you you're always doing something wrong, that's the guys that are probably doing worse than you. Remember, in the game of life, none of us make it out alive, so I enjoy the small things in life and the people who stand for something. Yeah, for sure. 100%. And I guess kind of what I got a old guy one time tell me that I've carried it forever, but he always told me that he'd help with anything that I wanted done because he trusted me. But he said, I'll never give you a handout, but I'll give you a hand up. So I love that because I'm not going to go give somebody something for free, but if they want to work for it, I'll help them come up to my level with me, Not trying to get philosophical. That was on the early stream. Yeah. Uh, that's the moments I like, Zero Dawn. So, man, look at that break right there. That was nice. Finally broke those 180s. That was a good quote from that dude. I think so. I use it all the time, so. I decided to stop trading the TPTs. Yeah, but you killed it today already. I mean, geez. Not lying, I got 300 points per account with the moves from earlier today. Man, that's phenomenal. That's awesome. Beautiful bull flag, or bear flag, sorry. We're getting some move, just not a little. I mean, if I'd have been in that short, we're just not getting those. We're not getting those catch the knife 20-point pops. We're getting the catch the knife, maybe get 10 points. And that's when I get burned, so. I hope you're able to get back with Apex. It would be beautiful for the cash cow. Yeah, for sure. I mean, 100%. It'd make me feel good, and it'd probably be a little crazy for a while, but I could probably trade those. I could probably trade those evals on stream and make a pretty good little show of it, maybe, to get past. You'd be on a tier status of your own. Yeah, I mean, I may have to buy 60 or 80 of them at the beginning, but I think I'd probably just trade 10 or 20 of them at one time. Put on 2 contracts per account. I know the bank would be calling me again asking me if I really made those multiple purchases through a company called Apex. Oh yeah, that'd be petty cash. Yeah, for sure. And that's why I loved Apex so much. I mean, you know, when their accounts went on sale, I could buy, 20 of them, and out of those 20, I'd at least have, 5 of them that would make full payout. At least once or twice anyway. I mean, I had one of them that I took 7 full payouts on 7 times in a row. I think that's what got me banned. That's why I take it slow with Apex. 10 points a day, 1 minute. Yeah. I think that's honestly what I'll do. I mean, that's what I've been doing kind of. I'm not saying that micros are the way because I don't think they are. I mean, I've played NQ the whole time. I've always not made fun of people that played micros, but the minis. But I know now, especially when the market's choppy, those micros make it so much better to go in with 2 or 3 and still target your 40 points. But on all my fundeds, that's simply what I do. I mean, I'll do 1 to 2 trades a day NQ minis, and I target 10 points. So it's easy for me to get $200 to $400. 20 trading days with 20 accounts, 10 points, and 1 minute. Yeah, that's beautiful. What are we doing? We got a little chasey crowd. Chad, I was going to buy down there at the bottom of that little wick, and I was going to go in. Me and Zero Dawn were just talking about micros and minis, so in my mind I was buying 4 micros, and I bought 4 minis, so 50 MA on the 5 minute. Okay, I'm going to add that in a minute, Zero Dawn. So now we're just going to let these ride and see if we can't. We'll take another one off right there. Alright, it may wick this other one out too, but alright, wick those out, so yeah. Yeah, Zero Dawn, I wouldn't have been really as nervous, but I was thinking, okay, I'll buy four micros, and I bought 4 minis, so worked out beautiful. I need to put that on here. Do you watch that 50 EMA? Is that your main EMA you watch besides your 9 crossovers and stuff? gives me a little confidence in my trading. You say that 50 a bunch, and usually I'm like, well, just like right now, I mean, I caught that sucker, and then you said that's the 50 MA. Well, I was looking back left. And I was thinking, okay, this is where we had beautiful support before. I'm going to try right there. And you said that was the 50, so I kind of like that if that works out good, but mainly on the 5 minute. So probably what I'm going to do, I'm going to take that back off of here, and I'm going to put it on my trading view. Because that's all I watch on it is the 5. I noticed the 1 minute it doesn't care about. I guess probably too far out, huh? That's 50 candles. 51 minutes, probably a little bit closer than the 5, I guess. And that's what I like about this whole trading deal, guys. I mean, everybody that's in here, even if you're not talking, it doesn't hurt anybody to throw an EMA or a pivot point on their chart and see how right or wrong it is for you. I mean, I wasn't a fan of the 9 until everybody started telling me. I mean, everybody was like, oh yeah, I used to play the 21. I mean, for a year, I've had just the 21 on my chart. Well, I knew in theory that I would want it to wick halfway through the 21 and bounce back above it before I bought it. Well, it turns out halfway through my 21, 9 times out of 10, was the 9 EMA. So I added that on there, and I was like, oh, okay, well, I mean, I almost don't need to have the 21 on there now. So now I use the 21 as a crossover, and I know that we're totally changing directions if it, you know, if it disrespects both of them to one way or the other. So. And that's what's so cool about the trading community in general. For all the people that want to help you, listen to them and learn from them. And one of my very good friends that passed away about 2 years ago always said, don't ask for advice if you're not going to use it. So I always take that into account too. So if I'm asking something, you better believe that I'm going to use it or do it. And if you're not going to use it, don't bother asking and wasting somebody's time. I don't mean to consume the whole chat with talking. Man, as long as somebody's talking to me, Zero Dawn, I prefer it be you, but I'd like these other people to step up too, but That's why we want to implement you in this whole thing, Zero Dawn. Put you into a business you didn't even know you wanted to be in. You enjoyed making all this money by yourself. I appreciate that, Zero Dawn, for sure. 100% more than you know. I tell you what, the first couple before anybody came on, I was looking up stuff. What do you talk about when you're live streaming with nobody chatting with you, or with zero views, or and I know it's a long road, so I know you just got to keep pushing at it for sure. But my wife still can't believe I get on and stream every day. You have a lot to write with a training community. I do mean that. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. And I want to bring a lot of that in with us. I mean, that's why I enjoy you so much, is because you got so much knowledge. Nice little bounce area. I just don't know if that's real or not. It's not really. I kind of wanted it to get down to the 120s. I personally enlisted some of your knowledge with the 50-second and the dead cat bounces. Yeah, and that's what's so nice about having the whole community. I mean, I don't know if anybody ever has looked at that 50-second push. When we started, me and my buddy that he trades downstairs all day. We're going to have him on the stream pretty soon. But there were several times that we really, really relied on that 50-second push, that last 5 minute, just to bail us out, just to get us back to even. I mean, and we were kind of praying, okay, this is the last minute of that candle. Let's really push. And then we realized, hey, wait a minute. A lot of times, if we got a good push, this last 50 seconds is going to move. And so we really started watching that, and that kind of gave you the sentiment of the next candle. And so yeah, we started calling it the 50-second push. And maybe if nobody's labeled that yet, that's we got to put that in our system somehow. And I think it's super cool when you get to pick out a few things you like about mine. I pick out some of the stuff I like about yours. And even if we don't know, you probably tell your buddy there's some. Chat called Zero that does. No, not at all. He jumps in here every now and then. Whenever I don't have anybody, he jumps in and starts talking to me. So there he is. Look at that, H-Town Trader. I see you, Zero. And he's been killing it, guys. I mean, he finally got some good Apex stuff going. He's taking multiple payouts right now, so yeah, we're gonna have him on pretty soon. That's why a lot of times, Zero Dawn, we don't get any work done because we're all, yeah, lurking, I see. He's down there trading. My son's down there trading. So we don't get anything done. My son trades basically SPY and QQQ options and stuff, but yeah, H-Town answers the phone, talks to all the customers. I'm up here hiding in my tack room. Hey, but trading with these firms has the best ROI. Yeah, for sure. I mean, could you imagine going in with your own money and losing $2,000 on one bad trade? And I'd rather waste $100 losing $2,000 on a sim account. On the other side of that, though, I'd like to figure out a way where you could, like, if you had like a true cash account and you were trading, you know, your prop firm account, and you really liked the setup, that you just had a little foot pedal where you could click that foot pedal and it would do both. It would link that cash account right to it at the same time. Same if you had like an eval playing and you had your cash account on the side, instead of having to click both of them or anything, if you really liked the setup and it was fast, you could just like click a little foot pedal or like control button or something, and it would automatically add your funded account to the same trade. The first time I ever traded with my own funds is when I shorted the GameStop bubble when it came back down after the hysteria. Oh yeah, man, we played all those. What did we play, H-Town? We traded them. What was the phone company we traded? Oh my god, yeah, we tried to catch all of those. H-Town may still have a GameStop share. Nokia, yep, there it is. He remembers. Oh shoot. Made bank off that shore, yeah. So that got you hooked, right? Nokia and oh yeah, AMC. Yep, that was the other one. Yeah, we traded all those. Oh yeah, the Cybertruck, Nikola, NKLA. I think I owned half of that company there at the end one time. I think I still have all the shares, even though they're delisted now or whatever. I started futures a year and a half ago. Okay, so yeah, right in the same time we all started then. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of think playing, forex and then penny stocks and then regular stocks and then options and learning to read some of those charts really helped me when I went to futures. But now I kind of think watching these futures charts, if I could, I'm starting to go back and look at some of the stocks and maybe starting to do a couple more futures plays, or not futures, but a couple more option plays now. After GameStop trade, I didn't trade for years until I found about oh wow. So you made enough money on that was it. I started my online and physical business. Can you tell us a little about that, Zero Dawn? Like what you're doing, or you got a little ad spot right here if you want to advertise a little bit. Green candle clears above the 21 and next candle. Yeah, yeah, I know it, man. I just don't know what to do right here, H Town. I kind of drew that, kind of thinking this little bear flag would break, and it just keeps riding right above it. I deal mainly salvage vehicles and dismantling them. Okay, nice. So you do like a lot of salvage parts and Okay, parts online shops. Nice, man. Well, we definitely need to hook up outside of this because I got a couple uncles that have body shops. Um, one of my really good friends that passed away here had a body shop, but other than that, my son had a car lot for a couple years, and he still does a lot of fixing up, repairing on a bunch of different stuff. So, and we know every body shop here in town in our little hometown. And we got another really good friend, George, that does a lot of mechanicing for us. That has a real nice shop. It's very hard for me not to cover my time on the business and how much I make. I understand that for sure. Yeah, that was super hard for me, but at least right now, maybe you're able to commit to both of them. Especially if that's something you could hire a couple people to help you take care of on that side. And then even if they don't make you money, you'll be making enough money trading to offset that. I have in the past. It is, yeah. I deal with, yeah, those theft deals. Man, it's hard to get somebody that you can really trust, isn't it? H-Town trying to trade it for eval. Let's go, H-Town. All right, Don. I threw you my email right there. If you ever want to hook up or link up after all of this stuff, you got my email now. So it's pretty simple. The NQ Trading Cowboy. Perfect. H-Town Trader. I hope you went long right there and just riding this little blue line right here. Maybe a little resistance right here at the 165s. 154.75. Gotcha. MOC is upon us. I mean, I hate to say this in the chat because half the people will log off, but I'm probably done trading today unless we get a nice MOC push and reject or something, or Zero Dawn says if we get pushing, we may see the highs. Yeah, I like that it's making a nice curl up. It didn't really, it just barely took a break at those 164s too. So I mean, the 5 looks nice. I mean, according to Zero Dawn's 50 EMA, we should have entered at the 147, 148s when it bounced right off the 50. 154 was basically where the EMAs crossed. Yeah. That's probably what H-Town was doing because he's a big EMA cross guy. I wasn't till all y'all guys said the EMAs crossed over because I only had one EMA, so I never had one cross over. Mine was easy. If it was above it, I was long. If it was below it, I was short. Greg has big ambitions. Yeah, for sure. I hope it works. I don't know. I think it's going to be good if we can. He's had some really good days here lately. He's kind of slowed down a little bit, and so he's turned a really good corner. But rejected right off the 21 2 times on the 5 minute. H-Town going to pick up parts. 10-4, buddy. We'll see you in the morning, okay? Sounds easy for me to say, but all it takes for you guys to have one video that gets traction. Yeah, that's what's crazy here, Don. I mean, I started at zero, literally zero subscribers in January, so I feel like I'm getting a little traction. I mean, not naturally not as fast as I want, but we've gained some more subscribers. I mean, and then, you know, like my video just from last week, my average video is anywhere from 30 views to 500 views, and the one last week is over 6,000 views right now. I mean, I've literally gained almost 100 subscribers in the last week. So hopefully we're doing something right here. We're getting great views on the stream. YouTube, mainly just a side income, honestly. I mean, just doing something I love and kind of sharing it with everybody. I mean, naturally it could get big, but I mean, there's so many people in it right now. I want to show a little bit different, you know, style from everybody else. Ooh, big push down. MOC, baby. I forgot to call out I was short. Dang it. Chart looks a lot better. I like it. 153 IMA injection. I entered. Okay. Yeah, I kind of got a little antsy at that 246 candle, but then we called out MOC, so I just kind of just sat back and waited. $347. Okay, yeah. So a minute later, yeah. Looks super wicky right here, kind of making this little bear flag, but it's just not doing much, is it? Maybe after that wick right now, we get some more downside, maybe. Big push up. Big push up. I got it at 120 at 353, being safe. Good call. I got in long at 117 and rode it to 124, so 7 points. I guess 20 points. I had 3 contracts. And that pop is what I was looking for, but I didn't get it. Three cons per account. And you know, that's kind of some of my, I don't know if it's a, I don't know that it's a downfall because I do pretty steady on it, but the majority of the time, especially on momentum trades, I always go in with 2 contracts zeroed on. That's just kind of my first object, and I can usually take one off for 10 points, and I kind of let the other one ride. But now here lately on the funded, I did this morning, I did 2 long, but before that on my other Lucids, I went 1 contract, kind of like you did. 3 of them linked together, so. Miguel's back in the house. Let's go, Miguel. The biggest, the largest, the machine gun cowboy. Yes, sir. Machine gunning away, brother. Me and Zero Don talked about you earlier, both talking about how proud we were of how far you've come in just this little short time. So we got your back, Miguel. Yeah, boy, machine gun cowboy. May have to trade my name to Machine Gun Cowboy, huh, guys? Your name is Good Machine. Yeah, there you go. My street name. Nice little bear flag. Correcto. Hey, Jose, good to see you, buddy. Bitcoin, it's way different to trade, right? Yeah. I mean, maybe, Miguel. I mean, kind of some of the stuff I've watched on some of the Bitcoin, I mean, it still kind of makes like, little bull flags and bear flags and stuff, right? It does, but it moves real slow. Yeah. Patience. Yeah. That's Patience is hard, especially when you try to trade momentum like I do. That's terrible, huh? Now it's just going to go right back up, huh? How the funded's looking. You know, Zero Dawn, I'm kind of impressed. I mean, my TPT's not bad. I mean, a little over $300 a piece across all of them. Now my Tradeifys, um, now don't try this at home, but I kind of went tilt on them today. Well, let me bring up the right one first. What did I do? I dragged the wrong one up there. Where's it at? Right there. My Tradeify fundeds, the ones that I just got passed yesterday. Where's it at? I got 1948.72 on 2 of them. I didn't trade the other one. So not bad for day 1, I guess. But I caught just the right move on one. I went 2 contracts, got almost 50 points, I guess. Well, I got 53 points. I tried another trade and lost 200 on it, so not really tilted, but just probably pushed it a little bit harder just day 1. Yeah, it definitely adds up, I think. Probably should have pushed it that hard, but I caught the right trade and just kind of pretty nervous, but just kind of let them ride. And it always helps when you have that end of day drawdown too, right? I mean, if you get up $100, $200, you feel really good, and you got a little more to risk. But I think on those though, I think it's a $2,100 buffer, and then over that you can take out up to $1,000 a day daily. So good Lord willing, I'll try to get those up to 3,000 or 4,000, and then I'll just start pulling out a little bit every day. Yeah, Jose, anytime, man. I mean, that's what we're here for, right? I mean, I don't know if you watched Greg's stream this morning, but we passed an eval on his channel, got it funded. Well, no, that's not it. Never mind. I lied to you. We got it funded. I didn't trade it today. We got a Lucid funded. Already got it already got it done. We passed another one on this stream. And we have one, let me find it. The one we traded today. Probably the last hour, honestly. Probably kind of power hour. We got it right here. We made $850 on it, trading minis, so caught a couple bottoms there. And then we caught this little bottom here at the 104s. And I didn't ride it very long, but I think I rode it up to like 115, 116. But yeah, Jose, we'll try to always show you the receipts, right? I mean, that's what everybody wants to see anyway, but I'll definitely tell y'all when I blow some. I mean, it doesn't hurt me to tell y'all that I blew some accounts or something when I do, so. Yeah, good day all in all. If we can keep those Tradeifys going, I think I've got, I don't know what I have. Where's it at? Oh, I don't have it on here. I accidentally exited out of my Tradeifys. I've got 3 Tradeifys and I've got two evals left. And I didn't even get them traded today. They're at 52,100, so I need about $900 on them, and I'll have 5 Tradeifys. So, and then I think like Zero Dawn, I think I'll move on. I think I still need 1 TPT I'm waiting on. I got 1 ready to go in reserve. I'm just skipping the days. I didn't even do that today. That's kind of dumb. I needed to flip one of those. I appreciate your transparency. Yes, I did watch, like how you work. Good, man. I appreciate it, Jose. We're going to ride those candles every day, so. And we got a pretty good group of guys coming in. I mean, Zero Dawn especially. We've got Mark. We've got Charles. Chop Trader's another really good one. Some of those guys are, I'm not going to say older, but they're my age or older, so. They got a little bit of experience. And not to sound like a broken record, guys, but tell all your friends, log into all of your YouTube accounts, like and subscribe to the channel, because if we can get a few more subscribers, I know at 500 subscribers we'll do our own personal giveaway, but once we get up over that, we'll be able to start giving away accounts. So several of the prop firms kind of indicated that once we get to a certain point, we'll be eligible for that. So, but we're going to do a big giveaway at 500 anyway, so y'all stay tuned, tell all your friends. We're not far away, guys. I mean, we just started in January, and we've got 321 subscribers as of right now, so. Well, let's get out of here and get to work, huh? I really got to do a lot of work today. I've only welded a couple things together today, so. Thanks, guys, everybody. Appreciate you. And remember, the Trading Cowboy loves you, and there's nothing you can do to change that. Remember to put your trust and faith in one guy, the guy above us, right? Yeah, Zero Dawn. Peace out for sure. Always know we want to do the right thing, right? Because when we get that time to go to the throne, right, we want to be able to walk up there with grace and with confidence, right? So. Keep your heads up. Keep your heads on a swivel. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll go fight. We'll go to battle with NQ again. serve another tour in the old NQ, right? Hey, thanks, Jose. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Miguel. Thanks, Zero Dawn again. We'll see y'all in the morning. Trading Cowboys out. Giddy up, guys.
When the market gets wild, only one man rides it, the trading cowboy.
Boots on the floor, screen lights glow. Car like an open road, get it up, let's go. I'm the trading cowboy, stocks are my thing, and Q on the dashboard, hear that bell ring. Bear flags, bull flags, a rope and I brand. This could be the best 8 seconds ever hit this land. Ride those candles, ride that run, long into the highs, yeah, chase that sun. Short it to the lows when the tide starts to set. This could be the best 8 seconds, yeah, yeehaw. I'm the trading cowboy, giddy up, catch that momentum, boy. Charts look wild, I just grin. One more trade, let the rodeo begin.
When the market gets wild, only